Welcome, traveler. Today, we're diving into the dark and fascinating story of Higgs Monaghan, one of the most intriguing villains in Death Stranding. With his confirmed return in Death Stranding 2, let's look back at who he is and how he became the particle of God. To understand Higgs, we need to go back to the beginning, back when he was just a boy named Peter Englert. After his parents died, Peter was raised by his abusive uncle, a man who believed the outside world was too dangerous. Peter was beaten whenever he expressed curiosity about it. Eventually, he had enough. He began secretly gathering supplies to leave. But when his uncle discovered this, he attacked Peter again. In self-defense, Peter killed him. Still in shock, he remembered his uncle's warnings. If a body isn't properly disposed of, it will go necro and become a BT. Peter dragged the corpse outside of the bunker, and for the first time, he sensed the presence of BTs. But he wasn't afraid. It made him feel powerful. He would later learn this ability was due to dooms, a condition that grants a deep connection to the other side and a chiral allergy. Peter then became a porter in the Western region, taking pride in his work. He gained a reputation for being able to sense BTs and documented his journey in a journal. He loved his work and seeing the world, but still, he barely got by until a mysterious group approached him. They had heard of his ability and wanted to work with him. This new group was led by a woman only known as Coffin. Now, Coffin had uncovered the truth about bridge babies, that they were being used as sacrifices to build the chiral network. She believed that this cost was too high and began speaking out against bridges. Fearing retaliation, she and her followers went underground. Coffin trained young porters to survive and resist, including a young Peter. She took him under her wing, treating him like a son. And here's the twist. Coffin was actually Fragile's mother. Eventually, bridges bombed a BB research facility after Coffin's group attacked it. Though Coffin survived, exposure to the massive amounts of chiralium gave her terminal cancer. Before she died, she recorded a message for Peter, telling him to continue the fight against bridges and to look out for Fragile if he ever met her. And he did. Peter eventually joined Fragile Express, working alongside Fragile after her father's death. But tension built. Higgs became jealous of her Doom's powers, especially her ability to use the beach. While he initially believed they could change the world together, that hope faded. Then he met Amelie. Amelie showed him a vision of a greater purpose and gave Peter what he craved. She gave him a fake BB that linked him to the other side, to her beach, and enhanced his Doom's abilities, letting him use the beach, control BTs, and even manipulate timefall. He became obsessed. He believed Amelie was the key to the sixth extinction and that it was inevitable. Humanity's end was coming, so why delay it? To him, extinction was a mercy. Suffering would end. Peter then left his old name behind and took on a new one, Higgs, after the Higgs boson, or God particle. He forged a golden mask, inspired by ancient Egyptian burial mask symbolizing power and death. It's most likely made from chiralium, and long-term exposure to it is known to increase aggression. Now, masked and powerful, Higgs joined and later led a separatist group called the Homo Demons, Latin for madmen. Their goal? Destroy bridges, resist central government, and bring about mass death. Higgs continued to work for Fragile, but ultimately betrayed her. He used her company to smuggle weapons and bombs. He sent her to deliver a package to Middle Knot City. It was a nuke. The city was destroyed, and although Fragile escaped using her beach, many blamed her. Later, he would try the same trick at South Knot City, but Fragile caught him, and he forced Fragile to carry the second nuke through Timefall in just a hood and undergarments, severely aging parts of her body. He spared her life, only to make her suffer. Amelie began to lead a westward expedition to unite the chiral network. They reached Edge Knot City, home of the Homo Demons, where Higgs and his group created a tar barrier and supposedly trapped her there. At this point, Higgs learned of Sam Porter Bridges, Amelie's adopted brother. Jealousy took root. Amelie clearly favored Sam. Higgs orchestrated a void out in Central Knot City by planting a corpse, likely suicide or murder, near a populated area. This is what kicks off the events of Death Stranding. This is where Sam first encounters Higgs, during the disposal of that particular corpse. A massive BT appears, summoned by Higgs, causing a void out. Sam, the repatriate, survives. Later, in Port Knot City, Higgs appears again, bringing Timefall and confronting Sam. He blames Fragile for dragging Sam into the conflict. He speaks cryptically of Amelie being an extinction entity, and then summons another colossal BT to destroy the city. But Sam defeats it. Higgs then goes further. Disguised as a Bridges employee, he tricks Sam into delivering another nuke. He realizes that it was Higgs just in time and alerts Fragile, and he disposes of it in a tar pit. This is personal for Fragile. Higgs had tried this trick before, and she paid dearly. She asked Sam to let her take care of Higgs when the time comes. Amelie then loses her ability to visit Sam in dreams after Higgs steals her Kipu, a necklace Sam made for her. Eventually, Sam does reach Edge Knot City. Higgs summons a massive BT with Amelie embedded inside. When he forces her to wear his golden mask, she reveals her role in building the chiral network as a path to bridge all beaches into one, and triggering the Final Extinction. After the BT is defeated, Higgs shoots Sam and escapes with Amelie to the beach. There, he challenges Sam to a final fight. Sam wins. Amelie abandons him. Then, Fragile arrives. She gives Higgs a choice: die, or be stranded on the beach forever, powerless and defeated. He chooses the latter. Higgs was never born evil. He was twisted by trauma, manipulation, jealousy, and a desire to matter. His story is tragic, layered, and haunting. It's easy to wonder what kind of person Peter could have become if only he had never met Amelie. He was once good. Even Fragile said so. But he was fake. His BB was fake. His powers weren't his. He wore mascara to mimic Cliff's crying tar. His descent into madness is tragic. But did Amelie truly plan all of this? Did she manipulate Higgs to do what she couldn't? Was he a pawn, or did he become a monster? Was it Amelie's powers, the mask, or was it really all her plan? Also, what's with the licking? Seriously. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please check out my deep dive into Death Stranding. Leave a like, subscribe, and drop your favorite Higgs moment in the comments. Remember, tomorrow is in your hands. And I'll see you next time, traveler.